Is it reasonable to assume a goal in all parts of nature and reject it completely? Arrogance, as it were, an invitation from a person who finds honor for a follower, who considers him to do something with disdain. For men, the natural state is a state of peace, but war. The human heart refuses to believe in an aimless universe. Only descending into the hell of self-knowledge can pave the way to godliness. The nice thing about living in a small town is that when you don't know what you're doing, everyone else does. Dare to know, have the courage to use your own intelligence. Even the exact imitation of the nightingale's song displeases us when we discover that it is mimicry and not nightingale. Genius is the ability to independently arrive at and understand concepts that normally have to be taught by others. Doctors think they are doing something for you by labeling what you have as a disease. The ideal of the Supreme Being is nothing but the organizing principle of reason which directs us to view all connections in the world as if they stemmed from sufficient necessary causes. Give a man everything he wants, and when everything is everything. In law, a man is guilty if he violates the rights of others. In ethics, he is guilty if he only thinks about doing it. In every department of the physical sciences, there is only so much science, which is aptly called, as there is mathematics. Think in pictures, respond with words. The bad thing about war is that it makes more bad people than it can take away. It is assumed that there is a great unity in nature, with respect to the adequacy of one cause to account for the various kinds of consequences. Act to use humanity, yourself and others, always as an end, and never as a means to an end. Ideas without intuition are empty. Intuition without ideas is blind. Two things make me look stupid: the infinite starry sky, and the human sense of right and wrong. The two things that amaze me the most: the starry sky above me, and the moral law within me. Business philosophy is not giving rules, but analyzing personal judgments on general grounds. It is not only God's will that we should be happy, but that we should make ourselves happy. A light dove, splitting the air in its free flight, and feeling its resistance, perhaps imagining that its flight would be easier in empty space. Suicide is not disgusting because God forbids it. God forbid it because it is vile. In the concept of one thing alone, the character of its existence cannot be found. Among all nations, through the darkest polytheism shines some faint spark of monotheism. In all the judgments we describe as beautiful, we do not allow anyone to have a different opinion. He who has made great moral progress stops praying. The two big dividers are religion and language. From the twisted wood of men, no straight object has ever been made. Act in such a way that you will deserve to be happy.